Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a deadlift day. So let's get right into it. I decided I just didn't feel like squatting today. I don't have any meets coming. I don't know that I care a lot about my squats right now. I care a lot more about my deadlifts, care a lot more about my bench pressing. I'm going to continue to do belt squats and build the musculature of the squat, but there's days where I just don't want to get under the bar because, again, the shoulder tightness and everything, which I feel like the upper back work I'm doing, the incline benching and all of that seems to be helping already. But in the meantime, I don't know that I'm really getting a lot of benefits after to forcing myself under that bar. Hey, I can build a big squat again real quick whenever I need to. So as long as I keep the muscles growing. So deadlifts ramped up to a heavy triple today, did 550 for 3. Wasn't particularly heavy. I felt like my grip was the only thing that limited me from cranking out more reps. I felt like I could have grabbed 5 reps pretty easy. My grip felt a little weak on the 3rd rep. So I have to keep training my grip. As far as that goes, that's probably going to be a big limit on my deadlift. And I want to keep hammering the Glute Ham Raises, as I feel like they'll carry over the most as far as the actual strength right now. So I want to progress on those pretty hard. So for belt squats, decided, look, I need to just focus on, again, getting good progressive tension here with just enough volume to get any hypertrophy. So this first set, I'm like, this was way too light today. Why am I so strong on these? So I went up. The 170s wasn't enough. Added some plates, went up to 200 and focusing on, again, getting as deep as I can in that wide stance, to build the strength needed for that wide stance squat. Whenever I feel like rotating it back in, it might be this week, might be in a month. I just didn't feel like doing it today. And when I thought about it, I'm like, it doesn't matter that much to me right now until I have meets coming up, right? I really want my bench to climb. I want my deadlift to climb. Okay? Those are more important to me. Kind of at a point where if I walk in and squat 500 at meets, I'm happy with that. It's my deadlift I care about, and I've learned that I have to care about the bench press. Right? I have to care about the bench press. For a lot of reasons. Mainly, it's the lift that pros most judge you by. It's the lift that when people will call me out in general and compare me to other people, they always use the bench press. It's been my weakest lift. Well, I need to get that up to 4 or 5. Then people can't claim that. I'm closing in on 50. If I can bench 4 or 5 while not being fat, I don't think anyone can hate on that. And I've already said that as a goal. But I do feel like anything that really aggravates my shoulders interferes with that. So the squatting, I'll take it as it comes. But I feel like with what I'm doing now, my shoulder health is going to continue to improve. The shoulder mobility will continue to improve. And I don't think it'll be too long before it actually won't be uncomfortable to just get under a squat bar again. And like I said, in the meantime, progress on the belt squats. Build the musculature used to move the squat. Use things like the reverse hypers to build the other support musculature we need for the back. I think that's going to be fine. I'm not going to stress it though. I'm going to focus on the stuff I care about. And then do the other work to make the squat fall in place when I'm ready to focus back on it again. Right? When the mood suits me. Or when competition necessitates it. So at the end of the day, a lot of this is done for competition. Okay? So we can let those things dictate a lot of it. Sorry about this camera angle. I didn't realize it was sprinkling out there, and I didn't want to set the camera outside the garage. Just to avoid getting it wet. I didn't realize it was going to be this much of a thirst angle. I apologize. But we did pretty good on the belt squats. Again, went up to 200. That's actual progress. In this setup, I don't think I've done that weight before, actually, for tens. Pretty sure I haven't. Almost 100% sure I haven't. So, getting stronger there. The glute ham raises are a little stronger. So I cranked out like 11 reps on the third set. All right, 11 reps on the third set. That's a good spot to be in. We're getting stronger on these, and again, I think that these will carry over to my deadlift as far as having a nice solid pull through to my weak link. So I'm going to continue to work the glute ham raises, and but the other thing is going to be the grip, and a lot of my grip training is coming on the upper body days. Now, might I need to add some additional on these lower days? Probably, but I feel like if I'm deadlifting and I'm doing the reverse hyper, because there's grip involved in both, that'll handle a lot of the grip, but I do need my upper body days to be really grip intensive. I need them to do that. So I'm doing the 2 types of rows again, and then I'm always picking curls that will facilitate a better grip. Again, just the more I look at it, I know that right now grip is limiting deadlift, just like on that rep work just now. That third rep wasn't really that heavy. It certainly wasn't a 3 rep max as far as moving the weight. But my hands just were not feeling it. Now, could that be because I'm doing all this guitar playing? Could that be fatiguing my hands a little bit? Possibly. I don't want to rule it out, but my grip was feeling like a weak link again before I started doing that. So, see where we're going there. I don't think that is a legitimate excuse. Could it be a current contributing factor? Yes. But eventually I'll adapt to all that and my grip will keep getting better. So I think in the long term, that may end up being a positive. That's how we have to look at these things. I think the excuse though is just I haven't done enough grip stuff. I let a lot of my back volume slip down, all my pulling volume slip down. Haven't done certain exercises and things. Okay. I think too many just flat barbell rows off the floor may not always train grip enough. So I need stuff like the dumbbell rows added back in that facilitate a longer grip. Same thing with all the different curls. Good when I do hammer curls, but I do too many curls that don't work grip as much. I think that the cheat curls or power curls I'm doing now, I think those are good. I think hammer curls are good. But I need to stay on top of all that. And I need my raw pulling volume, just for my lats and everything, to be at a high enough level to keep bringing that grip up. Because I've had points in time where my grip was crazy strong. Like I've pulled 635 and held the grip just fine on the stiff bar, which is harder to grip. Reverse hypers went up. I did 6 sets today. Like, let's work the volume back up on these. Took really short breaks, like 30, 40 seconds, which really just knocked out the sets. It wouldn't be a bad thing to increase volume on these in general, just for recovery. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.